I've been at this a long time. I'm not a professional. I don't do it for a living. I'm just a guy who enjoys riding his bike. I like to get out there and race and push the bike hard. I definitely appreciate that I have a unique position within the industry. You know, I'm racing. I got to race Sven Nys last year, and at the same time, I'm crunching numbers in the back of a bike shop. About 10 years ago, I was teaching high school, and I decided to take a year off and work on my master's degree. And during that time off, a friend of mine was managing a shop that closed down, and I asked him if he wanted to go into business with me, and we decided to open shop together. From day one, when we started the shop, we wanted to have a shop that wasn't a typical bike shop. So when we opened the shop in Haymarket, we decided that we were going to have a shop that was completely open to everyone. As a teacher, in order to be a good teacher, in order to do a good job, I needed to make a real connection with the students. And while making connections was important as a teacher, it's also important in the bike shop. I feel like I can be the link between someone who is actually on the bike, on the product, using it day in and day out and testing its limits, and the customer who might only see reviews online. When they come into the shop, they can ask me questions, ask me about my experience on the product, and I can give them honest, real answers from my experience. I know the benefits of using, for example, a KMC chain. I know that I can pop that master link off, clean my chain, put it back on my bike, and go out and hammer on it another day and not worry about popping that link. Training's a lot like taking care of your chain. You can't just do it once in a while and expect results. I feel like I've been really lucky in my cycling career in that I started from, pretty much a complete novice. I was mentored along the way and really grew as a racer while developing my fitness, and I think that's something that's really lacking nowadays. So I had all this guidance from really talented riders. And then, fortunately, in the area where I live, I have been in contact with a lot of other talented riders, and I feel like I've been a connection between a prior generation and an upcoming generation. At the end of the day, it's important for me to make connections, enduring connections.